Hey there, Charlani here. I feel like I have been talking about making over my office for weeks and weeks, and in this video, we are finally doing it. And my finding, a very special piece of furniture has expedited this makeover, as well as changed the vision of where I had originally wanted the direction to go. But I'll tell you, I love it. Today's video is a long one, so let's paint and declutter and move things around and get this makeover started. I have been talking about this office makeover for what I feel like has been the last couple of months. We needed to change some things up in here to make it more functional for my work now, what I do on a daily basis. The office was set up and it was beautiful before. Like, don't get me wrong. I absolutely loved the way my office looked. I lived in it the way it was for many years. Here's the thing. I had wanted to do this and be planned and organized. We are not. So what's happened is that I happened to be on Facebook Marketplace. I found a wall unit that I have fallen in love with. I'm very excited about it. However, what this means is I am not prepared. I am not 100% ready. And that also means that this room is gonna come together just kind of as we go along here. So today we have a full agenda. We have a U-Haul that we need to pick up so that we can pick up this wall unit. We've got to bring it back here. I have to get the office ready to go. Like, I have to prep the space so that when the wall unit gets here, we are ready to receive it. Hence, why I am up so early. So I'm supposed to pick up the U-Haul at 10:30. I need to pick up the wall unit at noon, and I need to return the U-Haul by 4:30. That all should be plenty of time. The problem, and not a problem, we'll deal with it. We'll be productive and focused this morning and to get these things done. But let me show you what the game plan is this morning before we pick up the U-Haul. This is where we're at right now. This is the state of the office today. So what I would like to do is, number one, we're gonna go to Lowe's and we're gonna get some moving boxes. It's the most organized and efficient way I can think to quickly get everything out of here. Because when this wall unit gets here and it goes, I think there's like 1.5 feet that will not be taken up. So it's gonna take up this whole entire wall. So that means that I need to clear out that wall. But here's the thing. I was really wanting to paint this office. Not gonna be able to paint the whole thing this morning. There's no way. But I think I should be able to paint most of that back wall. I'm going to review my to-do list and just make sure that I've got all my ducks in order. This will keep me focused today because time is of the essence. And when we are in a time crunch like this, like literally, you have to stay focused and just get things done. So let's get this day going because we don't got time to lose. We're headed to Lowe's. Here's the thing. We got to get as much done as quickly as possible. That's the game plan today. As much done as quickly as possible and get all the things done. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna head to Lowe's. I'm gonna get the boxes and I'm gonna pack up the office. That feels like the first best step, the first next best step. And listen, today is gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna bring you with me every single step of the way, but I feel like we're probably gonna jump from things to things because again, we are not planned. I feel very unorganized, but we'll get it all done. I have no doubt. I was in the store just really thinking about how ridiculous this day truly is gonna be with trying to get things done. And here's the thing, I wasn't looking for a wall unit. I actually was online looking for one for Rob, and this one popped up. It's not right for his office because it's too deep, but it'll work for me. And I had to pull the trigger. You guys know there are so many times I see something and I don't pull the trigger, and I'm like the next day, okay, let's do it, and it's gone. So I'm kind of like, oh, I'm not ready for it. But we are, because I'm so excited to get my office done. You guys, I think it's gonna be amazing. I've donated a ton of my medical billing equipment and printers and such, so it feels really good to get these cords a little bit more organized. Now I needed to get everything out of this desk, not only to de-junk and clear it out, but to make it lighter to move. We're eventually going to switch this desk out for a smaller one that's in Rob's studio. That's not happening today. Probably not going to happen in the next few days, but it will happen eventually because I do definitely need a smaller desk here in this space. Well, this feels pretty dang good. Obviously, still got to get some stuff off the walls. That's what I'm going to tackle next, but I've cleaned the floors, I vacuumed everything. I also took a duster and went around the baseboards because the main focus is gonna be this wall, but also right here. And I'm actually gonna start here because this needs to move into this corner over here. So I wanna make sure that this is ready to go. We'll move this over here, and then we will paint this. However, I have to take all the nails out of the walls and just kind of, you know, put the filler, the wall repair stuff on. And I don't know how much of that I'm gonna get. I have to leave this house in 1 hour. So I'm gonna put this paper here on this desk because this is going to be an awesome place, like base camp for my painting stuff, but I don't want to ruin this top. This eventually is going to go into Rob's office. Everything I need for the most part is here. I do have our tools in case I need it. So I'm a little bit bummed. I thought I had a whole gallon. This is only maybe a little more than half a gallon, but I thought I had a little bit of a gallon and a whole one. I forgot that we painted the bathroom next to Rob's studio. Totally forgot about that. So I only have about half a gallon, so I'm gonna have to get that, but I think this at least will get us through what I need for now. The painting is gonna take a couple days for sure. I'll roll this out so I can protect the floor here. This is our Wi-Fi. Obviously, we're gonna keep that here. We want that connected. It's funny because I really wasn't anticipating doing this today or this whole entire weekend because that's exactly what we're doing. So let's get to it. Okay, we gotta stop for now. I gotta go get the U-Haul. I actually have to go to the bank, post office, then get the U-Haul. So I've got a few things to do. Let's go run some errands, but we're all prepped up. I have filled all of the holes all the way around, and then I'm so excited that I can use this ladder rather than our big, huge, bulky one. So between these two, we're gonna be able to get the job done in here, which makes me so happy. So when I come back, we'll paint this side and then we'll just move our way over and then we'll do this wall. I haven't even prepped up any of this, but that'll come when we get back. I am so excited. You guys, we got to get this out of here, but we'll talk about it. Okay, I don't ever recommend moving large, heavy pieces like this by yourself. If you have help, take it, use it, absolutely. But Rob was on a conference call and I'm impatient, and I also wanted to prove to myself that I could figure this out. These first two pieces I moved all by myself. I got them out of the truck. I muscled them out. I didn't scratch anything. Nothing fell or broke. I didn't hurt myself. To say that I'm proud is an understatement. It was all about using the weight of it to my advantage, using the truck as a fulcrum, and using the moving blankets to protect the pieces from scratching, and then using the blankets to slide the furniture into the garage. I was hoping to have had them all out by the time Rob came out, but he beat me. Although I did not use his help to get that big bookcase moved. In fact, I asked him not to touch it. He was there for support. I just wanted to prove that I could, and I did. And figuring stuff out and doing things on your own is so empowering. But I'm not an idiot. After the first two pieces, he helped me with the rest. And for the record, no way I could have put this together by myself. I've already gone to Lowe's. I went and got 2 more gallons of paint because that's what we're gonna need for this room here. It is the Valspar signature line, and it's in eggshell, and it is Swiss coffee. So that is the white color that I'm using. I am undecided if I am going to paint this trim here. We will see, but you can see down below if that's wood there. Obviously, I'm not going to paint that. We're going to paint this wall tonight, bring everything in, but I'm tired. I don't know how much painting we're gonna get done, to be really honest. I feel as though I've been going all day, but I'm also very excited. So we might go all night, I don't know. We're just gonna have to play it by ear. So what I'm gonna do now is everything is already prepped because I prepped it before we left this morning. And yeah, let's get going. I am taking a break. So I have cut in all of this section right here. So that feels good. And this is the stuff that takes the longest. It is the hardest. I'm freehanding, except for down here. I went ahead and I just taped it because taping ledges like that is actually very easy. But I don't know. I'm like, you know what? Good enough. The line is good enough. So we're going out to dinner. I'll resume when we come back. Rob and I went to dinner. This was supposed to be our date night, but we shortened it to just dinner because I decided last minute to tear my office apart, as I'm known to do often. But I'll tell you, I love painting. It's a quick and satisfying transformation, and I love the clean look of white paint. And don't worry, we will absolutely warm it up in here with dark furniture and warm and cozy decor. I'm thinking warm lamplight and candles. It's gonna look so pretty. Hey guys, it is the next day. It's actually the next afternoon. Last night, Rob and I brought in the wall unit, the bookcase slash entertainment center slash amazingness. I gotta tell you, I'm so excited about this piece, and it literally has changed everything. It has changed the vision that I have with what I wanted to do in this office. So we're gonna figure it out as we go, but I kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a sneak peek before I start decorating it because it's amazing. Now, first of all, we painted last night. I got the 2 walls painted that I wanted. I still have, you can kind of see, I haven't even taken anything off of that, but actually I don't have a lot left to paint. You can see I've got this wall here, I've got all of this here, I've got this wall here and just a little bit up there. So really we're almost done with the painting. You ready for it? Okay, look. It is beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious, it is absolutely gorgeous. So the quick story behind this is that, as you know, this was a Facebook Marketplace find, and I got so flippin' lucky. She priced this to sell, and the lady I bought this from was amazing. We chit-chatted for a really long time. We actually had a few things in common, which I thought was really cool. She had priced this because it needed to move. She and her family were moving to a different state, and they actually didn't have a wall big enough to house this. I guess their house had built-ins already, and they didn't have a wall long enough to accommodate a piece of furniture this size. So she basically priced it to move. Now, originally it was $950. I paid $850 for it. She literally needed it to go. She also had movers there for me. I told her I was gonna rent the U-Haul. She had movers there for me, which was, thank goodness, because there's no way I could have gotten this out of her house and into the U-Haul by myself. Not a chance. So here is what's really cool. I paid $850 for it. It is solid, like it is all wood. And it is hefty and it is gorgeous. The detail on the wood is awesome. So it's stickly furniture, and she said they couldn't remember, they were going back and forth, so they decided on, they paid anywhere from $12,000 to $15,000 for this. I got it for $850. Plus a tip for the movers, obviously. Absolutely worth it. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about it. Now, here's the thing. It changes the way that I wanted this to originally look. I had wanted, we were gonna go with IKEA furniture. Now, I wanted that big bank of cabinetry down at the bottom and then the bookcases going up around on top. So obviously we have that here. But with the IKEA furniture, that would have actually cost $1,200 and then whatever the tax was going to be. So this was a savings. Even with the U-Haul, even with the tip to the movers, we still saved money. And it is, I mean, this is like a piece of furniture. However, with the IKEA stuff, it would have been okay for me to paint it if I needed to. What I really had wanted and had envisioned was the wood grain in the back and then black outlined on the side. So basically a black bookcase, black cabinets, but with a wood grain panel in the back, just like that. So when I went to go get this, I had in my mind that we were going to paint this. But when I saw it, I was like, oh, heck no. Heck no, we are not painting this furniture. No way. So we're switching up the game plan a little bit, and that's okay. That's what home decor is all about. If we need to tweak it up in the design as we go along because we find an amazing piece to build around, that's what we do. We're here for it, absolutely here for it. So, game plan for right now, I only have a couple of hours to work on this room. So what I am gonna do now is I wanna finish painting, which means that I need to take everything down from this side. That's not true, that's not what I'm gonna do right now. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna start placing things in these bookcases because I'm dying. I'm dying to see what I can fit in here. So what I'm really excited about is this space right here, because not only can I fit a lamp right here, but I can put either a big mirror or the picture. So what I really want to do is I just want to play around for just a minute or 2 or 3, and if we need to paint tomorrow, then maybe that's what we'll do. Rob and I brought this in from the garage last night at 1 o'clock in the morning. It was actually after 1 o'clock in the morning. So we were up so late, putting it all together, moving the desk back, all the things, but it's so worth it. It's gorgeous. Okay, let's play. By the way, if you're wondering where all the things are, these are here. I haven't decided if I'm putting them back yet. Everything else is in here. All the things. You guys want to see something really fun? It always makes me so happy to look at this. I made this mood board, vision board, probably in my late 20s, maybe early 30s, I don't know. But I've had this for a very, very long time. So now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my goodness, I have literally always loved just moody vibes, dark wood, black furniture. Look at all the things. It really does make me so happy to see this. Like, look it, I was very specific. I wanted wood floors, but I wanted carpet on the stairs because I like that. I wanted flooring that looked like that. This kitchen, can you even though? Now I would prefer whiter cabinets, but I love the black. Look at that cooktop. Oh, so good. Look at, what does that look like, you guys? What does that wall unit look like? This kind of looks like my bathroom. That could totally be my bathroom if we put those on. Oh my gosh, we have a pool with a waterfall. We have a staircase that has the spindles like that. Yeah. Blessed for sure. So listen, I am a true believer in vision boards, vision statements, whatever it is that is going to remind you of what you want or things that make you happy, goal setting, all of that stuff, write it down. Associate a picture with it and then look at it all the time. Look at it or read it every single day because you never know. It might come true if you work hard for it. Oh my gosh, it's literally like hard to walk. These are the shelves that we built and I'm thinking a lot of it I want very similar in how the books are vertical, some are horizontal and stacked. We've got some home decor spread out in it. This is a little bit of what I'm envisioning in the bookcase in the office. I may steal some of those books in there, but I do have a ton of books in all of these boxes. So we're just gonna kind of place what I have out here. We'll figure out what we need and then like what holes do we need to fill. Just testing some things out. I love that. So one of the things too is that this will also be where I'm housing some of my extra decor. So like what I'm envisioning is all my vases in one shelf, all of my jars in another shelf, and then like these pictures just kind of stacked like that. I think it looks so pretty that way. I love that. And then up here, maybe we can have some foliage. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't want to do all of this because I need to come in and really like clean. Like you can see, it's dusty. So we definitely need to clean everything really well, which I will do tomorrow. We will also paint everything tomorrow. But we have a live stream that I need to get ready for, so I'm gonna stop here before I get carried away. And by the way, I'm thinking the mirror we will hang on the wall and then stack the, or layer the pictures and just the extra wall decor, just like that. And we can switch them out, so there's like a different vibe here often. So many options. Also, so obviously this is our Wi-Fi. It needs to breathe a little bit, so I think that's a really good place for it. I don't know that I love this lamp here. I would rather it be more earth tone. Maybe we DIY one of the lamps that I purchased over the last few months. I have like 3 lamps that I need to DIY. So maybe we'll use one of those. Or if I keep this one, then we need a bigger, better lampshade. I did try this picture there. I didn't like it. I didn't love it there. I think we'll keep that for when we refresh the bedroom. But yeah, I really like it. Today's marathon day. We're gonna get as much done as we possibly can. So we're gonna finish all the painting. That is a priority. And then I have decided that I'm not just gonna bring everything back in. I'm going to edit, I'm going to declutter, I'm going to clean out. I'm kind of like, you know what, we're in it. Let's just do it right from the beginning. Is it gonna take me a little bit longer? Probably. We're probably adding a few hours to the process instead of just bringing it in and setting it somewhere. I wanna organize at the same time and make this a space that is gonna be functional, work, all the things. I need to clear off this table so I can clear off this, and I just want to move everything that we put in there. I just want to move it onto this desk. So I want to clear this off. However, I've just realized that the organization part has now begun. And I need to figure out, because part of this whole like renovation of this room was so that it could be my hobby room and where I store paints and crafts and things that I am gonna use for DIYs and such. I also need to do is dust and clean this unit really, really well. space is absolutely a work in progress, and we're going to switch things up 589 times, and I doubt that it will ever be finalized, but this is a good start. I am very much loving how the paint center came out. I've got all of our brushes up here. We've got our paints here, all the chalk paint here. And then down below, I have all of our wall paints, furniture paints. We've got the stains here and all of the spray paints right here. Oh, I love it. And then this is all my watercolor paints, and then this is just randomly different things that I need. We've got wall repair, the tape, we've got some gloves, sanding pads, so this is just like the miscellaneous basket, but I love it. It's all in one place. This is my morning routine area. I call it the morning happy hour, where I read my vision, I read my personal development, I look over my schedule. This is my morning me time, morning happy hour area right here. I've got all my pottery, all of the clay things that I like to just kind of age myself and make really pretty. All that stuff is in one area here. Now down below, this is where I will house more tools. So some of the things that I have in the garage, I'm actually gonna bring in here, like things like the sander, the drills, things like that I would like to have down here. We have some paint stuff here that didn't fit in the other cabinet. So all of our batteries. Now here's one thing, the electricity situation here is not finalized. Rob and I needed to put everything in, and then we will figure out what needs electricity, where I can bring an outlet in, and we'll just kind of figure all of that out. To say I am in love with this area is an understatement. And when I first saw the unit, I was kind of thinking, in fact, let me turn this off. I was kind of thinking, like, what am I gonna do with this big open space? So I hung the mirror on the wall, and as I need, and I can switch out, but I love the layered look of the extra wall decor that I have. Oh, I love that. And we can change the vibe very easily by switching some of those pieces out. So for now, this is where we're at. And then this is the lamp that I got at the thrift store for $6.99. Can you even believe that? So good. Down here will also be a work in progress. I've got my oils right there. I've got our, when I mail out sticky note pads, things like that. I've got all of that here. This I need to go through. And I've just got some books that I use often. So I have space. We have a lot of space that isn't even being used yet. Like this is just an empty bin, but I love that, well, it has some stuff in it. But I love that it fits in there perfect. So we've got some things in here. And then on this side, so I really was looking for a place to put a lot of my hobby stuff, which is why I wanted the cabinetry and the bookcases. So the Cricut maker is over here on this side. We've got lots of tools, just chalk paint, lots of fun things. This is like the crafting area. Underneath here, I've got more of the Cricut stuff, more craft stuff. So this, and over here, that kind of bookcase over there with the paints, this was like my whole vision of what I wanted in this office. And now it's beautiful. This is the workstation. We've got the printer, we've got receipt type stuff down here. We've got envelopes, things like that. I also have my grid paper back here. And then over here, this is where I have my big, huge wall calendar. So I can go, I usually only go 2 months at a time. So it doesn't matter that I can't really access this. In fact, on this side, this is just where I'll write note type stuff. But this is where I plan my YouTube videos. Thank you so much for joining me on this project. And I'll tell you, this project was not even on the docket. Wasn't even planned for probably 3 or 4 weeks, if I'm to be honest. I also had anticipated that 2 of the days that it would take to make this office over, I was assuming I would be building IKEA furniture. So not only did I save money, but I got a beautiful wall unit piece that is going to last a lifetime. I now have this big grand bookcase that I can style up in different ways over and over and over again. And I think we're gonna do that for sure. I love this area right here where we can change the vibe of this room very quickly with artwork or just changing up a different home decor items in there. Yeah, we can style this up in so many different ways to very quickly change the vibe of what's in here. So again, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you in the next video. Oh, and because we took so much out of the laundry room where that was my previous hobby room, that is going to be the next room makeover that we do because it is a disaster in there. And when I say disaster, I truly mean it is a mess. So this will be the next room that we clean and organize, and I am here for it. So stay tuned. If you have not subscribed, I'd love it if you did. Don't forget to hit that bell for notifications, and then you'll know when this video is uploaded. So I will see you soon. In upcoming videos, you will absolutely see all the changes that happen to this bookcase, this wall unit, if you will. So I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.